Hey, I'm here, Phyllis. I don't know if I can second and then
You're
compute out.
you're ready. They're muting out, so give it a few minutes. Oh no, you're muted now. You muted just. Oh, I guess you would be muted.
Ready. I think it's going in and out, but I am ready, Phyllis. Good morning. Wow, it's so great to hear your voice, hear you, Dr. Roz, and all of our callers. I'm actually here at Chicago O'Hare, headed to Atlanta. Thank you, Minister Mooney, for dropping me and my husband off safely here. We are on our way to my husband's class reunion, and we have a special announcement this morning, Phyllis, because we have some folks who have won the trip to Florida, and we wanted to make sure we counted all of our July numbers. And so, what I'm going to do real quick, first and foremost, for everyone who I'm about to announce, I want to first say congratulations. We have 23 people names that I'm going to call. There's about 6 of you who hit 450. So if I name your name and I name your points, and you might have hit 455, 465, you were just a sneeze short. Anyone's name that I called today, this month, you do have an opportunity to accumulate any remaining points, or for those who won a trip for one, you have an opportunity this month to actually add to that number. If you're brand new, and I know Kenneth Elam is out there, brand new, his first month in the business, he accumulated 255 points. So we have added him as well to the list where you can use this month to get some more points. As long as you hit at least silver, Kenneth, you will be with us in Florida. It's amazing to see brand new people who are off to the races hitting that type of number. Their first month, I mean, he hit over 1,000 in CV, had just tons of volume. So we are super proud of him. But I'm going to go ahead and get this party started, okay? So Karen Wilson, you're at 455. So again, you have this month to cross over that 500. I know you guys are getting there. Michelle Stewart, you're at 465. Michael Newsom, you're at 470. Deborah Blackman Parrish has already qualified. There's actually 2 more people I need to announce. Crystal Robinson and Reba Dabney, both of you are at 490. You're 10 points short, okay? So again, this month, all you would need to do is hit bronze. You're there. Everyone else that I'm about to announce, they're over 500, guys. And so we have 17 people over 500. So these are the official winners. They are absolutely done. If you do more this month and you want to add to the numbers to get double occupancy, hey, that's your call. But we're going to start first with a dynamic duo, James Mitchell and Ma Mitchell. James actually hit 515 points. Ma Mitchell hit 520. Tracy Bolton right there at 525. Brenda Jones, girl, you had a phenomenal month in July, hitting silver, and just so many new customers, 530 points now, okay? Rochelle, hey, girl, yes, 535 points for you, Rochelle. We also know her as Marcella. Dr. Betty did it, yes, at 555 points. Iola Common at 570 points. We know that Nadine Delnato and Ernestine Davis had both already qualified at the first month, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and shout them out for their points of 575 for Nadine and Eugene Delnato, and then 585 for Ernestine Davis. Elizabeth Ann Thompson, you're at 590 points. Paula G, 605 points. Gigi Harris at 615 points. Cherie Eppinger at 630 points. Bernadine Kirkland at 635 points. Fatima Horn at 645 points. Diana Coleman at 705 points. Willie Mooney has qualified for that double occupancy for 2 people. So, hey, Willie and Ed, you are coming with us to Florida. They're at 750 points. And I'm going to just say this. Most of you who purchased the black card, your 50 extra points that you were supposed to get are already included in your numbers. Some of you might have purchased it and I didn't get notification from customer service. So if you feel like you're 50 points short because your black card numbers aren't there, please reach out because we want to make sure we honor all the points that you are eligible for. And so again, big shout out, big congratulations to the 17 people who have officially qualified. And for those of you who I announced your name and you're a sneeze away, let's go ahead and get it done. Let's close this out in August because guess what? It looks like we're going to have over 20 something people with us. That's exciting, Phyllis. We made that plan. We said, hey, we're prepared to take, all of you there, right? But guess what? We have our top people who did what they needed to do, and they're coming with us to this fabulous dream trip in Florida. So with that being said, Phyllis, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Well, thank you, Melissa, and you and Emil have a fantabulous time in Atlanta. Enjoy yourself. Turn your darn phone off. Enjoy your husband and all the festivities that are going on. Have a fabulous time. And to each and every one of you guys that have won, absolutely congratulations and kudos going out to you. This will be a wonderful trip for you to bond even more and take it to the next level. And so I guess we're just getting ready to start the call, guys. So thank you very much for joining us. And I guess this is an opportune time to talk about the topic that I was going to share this morning. And that topic is leverage. I've had a team meeting and we kind of talked about leverage a little bit the other day. And I just, and you hear us talk about leverage all the time as we talk about this is the industry, and that's what this industry is created for, is to create leverage. And I looked at up a few things, and I was just going to give some examples, because what happened was you created leverage in this contest with your customers. Leverage doesn't always mean just, signing up distributors, but it also means your customers. It's also introducing people to the opportunity and then going with them whatever way they choose to. Might be a customer that orders month in, month out. That's leverage. Or it might be a distributor that says, hey, they want to build something. And so there's a story that Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Cash Flow Quadrant, talked about, a guy named Bill and Ed. And it's about two contractors who were hired by a village to deliver water on a daily basis. Now, Ed immediately, he went out and he bought 2 steel buckets and began running back and forth, hauling water from a lake a mile away. But Bill, on the other hand, built a pipeline connecting the village to the lake. And so what did Bill do? He was able to supply the village with water 24 hours a day without even lifting a finger. Even if he was on a plane on his way to Costa Rica, those people were going to still get water, because why? He created leverage. And so that is the difference between Bill and Ed. One, and it sums all up in one word, is leverage. See, leverage is what will make the difference for how much you and how much time you spend making that money. And so let's look at a few things that we can do and how leverage creates wealth. And again, you enter into a business of MLM. These are your businesses. You went out and created every one of you that won that trip. You went out there and created leverage. You did not win it all on your own. So it amplifies your earnings, guys. Leverage allows you to earn income, not just from your own efforts, but also from the efforts of your team. This multiplier effects means that as your team grows, your earning potential increases exponentially. And as you teach your team what you know in creating leverage, the same happens for them. So it becomes a win-win situation. Another thing leverage creates, guys, is time freedom. So by leveraging the efforts of others, you can free up your own time. This is going to allow you to focus on a higher level strategic task, personal development, or even enjoy more leisure time, all while your business continues to grow. Now, hear this. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some commitment on you. It's going to take some submission, some sacrifice for you to build that team first within yourself, and then to your team as they come on board. So don't think, oh, I'm going to join this business today, and 2 weeks later, I'm going to have a team that's creating leverage. No, it takes time, and it takes effort, and it takes systems. It also creates for you residual income. So one of the most significant advantages of leverage in our industry is the potential for residual income. So as your team builds their business and generates sales, you are going to continue to earn commissions and bonuses and trips and creating a steady stream of income. So Melissa's contest was based on CD. That was the first step in what we do. We go out and tell people. People become our customers. A lot of times, some of those same people see and want to be a business. If you've been in the industry a while, like Ken Elam, who is about to win a trip in his first full month, he's going to come in as a distributor. But most people that we talk to on day one don't become a distributor. They first become a customer. So you guys, all of you all that have won, went out there and got customers. You did that first step in attracting and leveraging in your income. And then scalability, leveraging a team means your business can scale much faster than it could with your own efforts. See, Ed went out there and he got 2 steel buckets. So who was helping getting that water in that pipeline to the people? Only Ed. But when Bill built a pipeline that the water could flow freely, he could scale his business because he wasn't using all his efforts and running back and forth to that lake to get the water, guys. That's why you need a team. You might say, hey, I'm fine with what I'm making and just going out there and getting customers. I'm not talking to you then. That's fine. If that's the goal you wanted to do, then we're happy for you. But if you're coming into this business to build time freedom, residual income, amplifying your earnings, scaling your business, then you need to learn the laws of leverage. And this in network expansion, your leverage enables you to expand your network far beyond your personal contacts. As team members bring in their own networks, your reach and your influence grows, opening up new markets and opportunities for wealth to happen in your family, creating that legacy. Hey, Mooney is probably very happy because he attracted his frat brother, Ken. But Ken's network was not Willie's. Now it is becoming Willie's because Ken is bringing his team on, and Minister Mooney is self-training them. And what are they both doing? They're increasing their network. They're increasing their leverage ability. So how do you use leverage in building our business? So recruit and train effectively. You just can't bring somebody in the business and don't spend that quality time. Don't do that sales academy training. Don't stand there and don't promote them. Every time I see an event, Ken is at the event with guests and Willie is there at the end to answer all their questions. That's what? Ken is brand new. He doesn't know. And I'm using them as an example. This can be happening all over the country, guys, as you support your team and create leverage. So recruit and train effectively. You want to focus on recruiting quality team members who are motivated and share your vision. If they don't know your vision, that is the best time for them to learn in Sales Academy training. And it also is the best time for you to learn what their vision, what their desires are. And then duplicate success. You want to create the system that's already created from day one and the processes that can be easily duplicated by your team. Not something complicated, something as little as webinars, videos, apps, 3-way calls, parties in the home, webinars, easy things that anyone can do. And then you definitely need to empower leadership. You want to start developing your leaders. You want to see the strengths of your teams. You want to put everybody in their place so they can come together and bring on a great presentation. You know those people that have a huge network. You know those people that are going to be there and that are going to be coachable, that are hungry. You want to build people where their strengths are, but giving them a system that's so duplicatable and so simple that everybody can utilize it. And then you want to make sure you utilize your technology. You don't want one person saying one thing, another person. No, the system is easy. Hey, pass out the videos. I don't care which one you think. You got several to choose, whatever you want. Let the people know what you're opening them up to and what we have here to offer. So you got to streamline your communication, training, business opportunities, and use all the tools that we have given you, the webinars, online training platforms, all of that, media, your app. You support your team more effectively. And then after you've done your part as a new person, you need some help from your upline, get a three-way in there. You guys, I can't say this enough. You've heard me say it so much over these last 5.5 years, that your three-way call, if you're not utilizing it, and I know a lot of you aren't, because I don't get any requests for three-way calls. I know the people that are going to call me, and I know what their business is like. But I know there are a lot of people out there trying to do it on your own, and this is not a business that you have to do that. You have to make sure that you utilize your tools, and three-way calls is a huge tool to utilize. And then who do you do that with? You do it with your team, because you want to create leadership. You don't want one person being called by everybody. That's not how it works. That'll never sustain itself. Everybody needs to be. Once I do a three-way for my team and they've been around for a couple of months and I see leadership skills, then when their team members are coming on board, they can do three-way calls. You know, it's just a matter of doing it. If you do it, you will get better. And then you want to promote our strong culture. Improvement, and I know we all need improvement. I know our even our business, our company needs improvement. But what we got is one hell of a company. What we got is one hell of a system. What we got is some bona fide products. And so we need to just get out there, continue to get better, but knowing that we are all getting better, company, corporate included. And a positive and engaged team is more likely to stay committed and work towards common goals. And so by understanding, because I talk about leverage all the time, but I hope by breaking it down this morning, you get more of an idea of what leverage means. It means that this industry of $190 billion being made in a calendar month is possible. But what does it take to do that? It takes each of us doing our part, because it's not a job. It's not a 9 to 5. See, Bill was the one, he would be worn out. If he made $1 million and it took him 1,000,000 hours to make it, would that be something that you would want to be a part of? No. But if you create leverage, and in 3-5 years down the line, you're earning about $1 million a year. Let's say 500,000. You know, break it down. And that leverage, it would be very hard for you to go out there. You can sell all day long, you'll make money, but it's only 24 hours in a day. And how long can you do it? But if you create leverage, then somebody is doing something in your business, probably 24 hours a day, probably while you're sleeping, probably while you're on vacation, probably while you might not be able to work because you're in the hospital, or God forbid something happens to you, but your income will still be going on. That can only happen if you create leverage. And so again, instead of just saying something, break it down, let you know what it means, and see if you can say, hey, I want that for my life. And knowing, I'm not telling you guys it's going to happen overnight, but if you start with that in mind, you see the end. So with that being said, we over. But I think it was well worth it. You got some great news. I know a lot of people did. A lot of other people got the news that they know they can go out there and hit those numbers. And so I'm going to go out and say happy Thursday. Go out there and push. And thank you for joining us this morning. Bye.